tips, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you can see the bright green spots and stuff.
Yeah.
All around. That's where we had the pigs last year.
Let's see.
And so you can see the difference there with it. And the way we're transitioning our management and everything, and moving them more often, it's going to be even better in a year's time than what it was from last year to now. And that will be a continuous growth too. So year over year, it will continue to grow and heal at a faster rate because it has a lot more biology working for it. And so we got one pond right here. We got plans to expand. We got another one on the front side of the property. And then these tall trees around the edge is the Hot Springs National Forest, which is one of our borders.
Okay.
And then down to the right, we go into the woods there too. So we have a river/creek that runs through there.
Okay.
And so we own that as well. And that's what we call our deer field or our bottom. And so we'll be doing some working down in there later this year as well. And then the seal to our right is what we call overlook. And so this is kind of a really nice scenic overview we have. We're going to put some cabins up here as well for people to kind of stay at, rather for events or if they have a concert or sporting event up here, they kind of want a little nice getaway. It's only 15 miles outside of Oxford, or if they just want a regular kind of farm life getaway in general, not even coming to an event, they'll have that ability as well.
Hello.
Hello. What are y'all doing?
How are you, Trip?
What's up?
We're about to turn the fence back on and go feed the big pigs,
Mm-hmm.
and then go move that house.
Are you cold?
So
Towel?
we're gonna lay hay in that one and move it first thing tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Because the piglets had to get moved, and that was the oldest one, the oldest move so far. So it needs to be moved priority-wise.
Or actually, what they just did is they expanded it. So they were in this general area first, and then so they opened it up. So now they're going to expand here, and then our next move, when we move them in a day or two, they're going to be moved completely out of this area and start full. So let it heal.
I was looking to move back home from Texas and had been looking for weeks. It was finally at the point where I was getting frustrated and just applying for whatever job was out there.
Yeah.
And I gave up looking for like 2 days and got back on, and it was the first one that popped up. I like the challenge that everyone says there's no money in it, there's no making a living in it. You just work your life away. But we're out here changing that for everybody to see that it's really not that way. There is money in it, but it's about what the animals can do for you, not what you can do for them. In pigs specifically, their bodies don't naturally produce an amino acid called lysine, which they need for daily function, just like we do. So that's why you do a pelleted supplement for them. Pellets are more macronutrient than the micro, so their bodies are able to break it down, and that's how they get their supplementation. So quite literally, without the lysine supplementation, they would die within 24, 48 hours.
And naturally they would somehow find that in their forage?
Yeah, so when you forage, they're able to absorb it from the plants. But with them not being like a wild, their bodies aren't adjusted to what a wild boar's diet would be compared to more domesticated. So they're not really able to forage enough of the lysine. So that's why you continue to supplement. So we did kind of help set up blocking off and measuring out paddocks for them to do rotational and everything. But at the time, regenerative farming was really still kind of just coming to light.
Yeah.
I started at State in 2016, which was when Dr. Allen founded Understanding Ag and everything. So it was really the first time that we'd even heard of it. Most of my courses didn't even touch on the aspect of it. The first 3 weeks I was here, I started the week after we had an ice storm of 6 to 8 inches of ice on the ground for 7 days. And by the end of my first 3 weeks, our pastures were already turning green, and they were just covered in ice. Like, it was quite literally happening right in front of my eyes, and it wasn't just well, you're gonna have to wait to see the results. Like, you see them every single day. So there's definitely something to it. I'm excited to see what we're able to turn it into a year from now, and how much impact we've made, and these wonderful towers giving us so much data, seeing exactly how much of an impact we are making.
So we're expanding from a couple times a month to right now. I think we're going to be looking at almost every other week, some weeks every week on tours. Holly Springs National Forest boarding us. We have a lot of wildlife here, so we have a big deer population. We have a big turkey population, some waterfowl, even some quail, and some small ruminants like squirrel and rabbits. We see a lot of rabbits out here as well. And as you saw about the Roots So Deep series, once you build up your biology, your native species and wildlife species dramatically increase as well. And so we have also seen that through the past couple of years of our native bird species increasing a lot. So that hill directly
that one over there.
east of us is the highest point. Yep. And this area is what we call marsh. So we call our natural wildlife observatory area. Because you gotta think, agriculture is the basis of life, it's the start and the end of everything. Everything was developed and grown off of agriculture. Technology, industrial, just any other thing that you could possibly mention was not here and could not have been produced without agriculture. And so that's why agriculture is the biggest, and you have to take the most care of it, because it has the biggest effect on everything in life.
That's why we say life below the soil to expand to life above.